For those of you watching at home, this report contains some images you may find distressing.
Imagine sleeping on this floor every night. That's been a reality for Baldev Mahey, while his son sleeps in the sitting room of their one-bedroom flat.
When it rains, the whole place smells so bad. When it dries out from outside, the whole place smells of bad damp. So whatever happens from outside is happening inside. And I've been complaining and telling him that as well, like they've ignored it.
This is the master bedroom. This is where you should be sleeping.
I'm supposed to be sleeping here, but like you see, I mean, like, this actually grows. This will end up happening to your clothing, your bedding, everything. It's disgusting. The only one thing I can say is poorly ventilated flat.
It is. I have to say, it is. Being in here, it feels incredibly cold. Yes, it's February, but it is the difference of when you walk in here. It is an incredibly chilly flat, but it's also, there's just this musty smell throughout all of it, which you just know it's damp.
Yeah. The window's broken. It's been like that for a long time, and it does not close at all.
Baldev has developed skin problems and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. His doctors say the damp in the flat affects his breathing. This is one of the many doctors' letters that your GPs have written to the housing company. So this one, and this is back in August of 2019. He is in desperate need of a change of accommodation. His accommodation is inadequate, which is too hot in summer and too cold in winter. He just not has heating or cooling, and the ventilation is very poor. He has mould and damp, which is affecting his breathing. I mean, to have repeated doctors writing on your behalf and that not making any difference, what kind of impact has that had on your mental health?
It took my life because I had enough. They don't care.
Problems with London's social housing has been highlighted over the last few months by Kwejo Tweneboa, who uses social media to name and shame housing companies.
People fail to forget we were in a lockdown not long ago, and these people were forced to stay in there and in their homes day in, day out. So even for some of the cases I've been in and I've suffered with disrepair, I can only imagine what that would have been like for some of the people that I've come across, being in this case, being in that environment where it's absolutely stuffy, you can barely breathe in the house because of such poor ventilation. It's a living nightmare for loads and loads of people.
Catalyst Housing say they agree that the conditions in Mr Mahey's flat are unacceptable. They've temporarily moved him into a hotel and have offered him an alternative one-bedroom home. But he says it's not suitable.
I've got a son at the day, I'm entitled to 2-bedroom. Having a 1-bedroom, it'd be no good. It makes you upset. Basically, powerless. You can't do nothing.
Alice Porter, GB News.